Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the Florida Gators and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, Dave Polley, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, this is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see it. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Florida's offense has the ball first today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this. David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter. Explosive play.
They'll run it on the counter. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Grove. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
They marched 72 yards, and the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this run game.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Warren. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Menu narration option is set to off. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
The Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off. Boogie narration volume set to 100.
explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Showing the arm strength to the left. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other.
Menu narration option is set to off.
welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Florida Gators and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Florida's offense will have the football first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. They try to defend it.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete out left to Wilson. They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Gators are flying down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. It's complete to the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got a little space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Back to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Gators line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Is that crazy or genius? Oh, no guts, no glory, man. Here he comes. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Still running at the 40. Racing to the right. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. But I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be changing the route. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Line gets set, first down. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. Finding some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Lost a throw on first down. Pulls it in. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Quickly to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Quarterback keep. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it.
Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Quickly trailing by 2. it's down 21-7 and really important to get something out of this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it again, and why not? The short hands, it's Warren.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change...
Caught, and he's got room. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. In the red area, it's Duke. He's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Quickly out to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Hauls it in. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Looking to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. He's now over 150 yards on the ground and starting to put Emmitt Smith's single-game rushing record in sight.
Just feed the big fella. I mean, when you make plays and when you break tackles and you can keep the ball going on the ground and get me first downs, I'm going to continue to feature them.
There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Offense changing the play. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Norman. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Aggie! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking,
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. Snags it, and there's running room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Gators have this offense rolling. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
it's
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, giving a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He might want another play. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Rushes on him. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And they got him.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Punts it out of the air. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the tight end. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Trying to get behind the defense. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 3 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's Michigan State with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back over to your game at Kyle Field. This offense was a wagon in that first half. They got just about anything they wanted, and it's helped them build this lead. And if this continues, you can all but guarantee a victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Wants to throw on third down. Turning it on. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. A&M comes back out with another first down. He's looking to throw. He uncorks one deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's still running after the move. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. This offense is aggressive on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Deadlocked here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Under fire. This one's complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Using his legs, it's Duke. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Warren. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it to the right. Picks up the first down. At the 40, there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Gators. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Norman. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Turns it loose. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the right. Ripped past midfield. Finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Duke. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. On target. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! They look finished. Offense in a bunch formation. Handoff to the lone back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
He's over 150 yards on the ground. Powerful running from him, and the Gators have a long list of guys who've done that, led by the great Emmitt Smith.
Unbelievable list. And you can go Ernest Graham, you can go Fred Taylor, you can go back as far as you want. Guys, you gave them the ball, great things happen. They could run you over, they could run around you. So they're going to continue to feature this guy because he's a lot like those greats.
They'll go back to the air on second down. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to run it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Right back to the well. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Makes the grab inbounds. The Gators answer right back. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. He'll set up to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Duke. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the quick game. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Here comes offense ready to go on the attack. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Might be calling a hot route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught on the left side by Wilson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Gators look to keep this drive humming. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The give to the back. Here's a little room there. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly complete. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Good right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Warren. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Swings it out to the flat. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Duke.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Texas A&M! They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that is no good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throwing right. Working the big fella to the corner. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter.
This is a live look at the swamp. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Mississippi State's offense will get first crack at it today. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Running inside. It's Butler. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Florida's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And this offensive line obviously has its strengths, but you're not going to have to look further than that left side. Like, this offense gets a little bit run-heavy to the left for a reason. Left guard, left tackle, the strength of this unit. They work so well together. Great individual players.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fakes to grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Here we go. Hey, check it. 8-22 myself. 8-22 myself. There you go.
Going with the ground game left. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Gators want to move quickly. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Were they in? Can I get back to this later?
The Gators moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Right on the money. At the 20, he's got space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Sweet, sweet.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, we just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage. An opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. Little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Wide open downfield. To the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He shows you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties.
Ready, go!
They'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's complete on the right side. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great. Looking downfield on 1st down. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Pass interference penalty will cost the defense 15 and a 1st down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Butler. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Mississippi State going up tempo.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Butler. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. There's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The official says no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes it past the marker. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a 1st and 10. Chance. The 20. Touchdown, Florida. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The long-missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's looking to pass. Got his man. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They're testing the right side here. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Complete out left to Wilson. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it to the right. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he gets taken out of bounds before getting rid of it. This will be a massive loss on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from downfield to throw. They're working that left side. Mississippi State calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State.